this is Leisure B from Human Workshop Collective, and today I'm trying to teach you something about Shuffled LFO. A shuffled LFO is like a normal LFO, except for that every second period comes a bit later as the first one, so you get like a shuffle feel to it, as in like shovel drums, or drums with swing applied to them, where the second hi-hat is always a bit later as the first one, so you get a shovel feel to it. And a lot of new musicians been using this since a lot of software supports it at the moment. I've been using the FXpansion cipher for it for a little while, which has the feature directly built into it, but the software is not that solid, so I decided to go for Massive by Native Instruments. And today I'm going to show you how to do it with Massive. It's actually quite simple. It's not going to be anything sassy. I'm just going to apply the preset, and you'll see how you can apply a shuffled LFO to any sound that you got already or that you're going to make in the future. Right, I prepared a little beat here, which is quite a stupid, solid beat. It's got hi-hat, snare drum, bass drum, everything that you need. You can download it at our website in the patch that I prepared along with the video. I've used the impulse. It's quite simple, really. Now I'm going to apply a groove to this beat by opening Ableton's Shuffled LFO Tut groove pool, which is my groove pool at the moment, and browse the groove library and get a swing 16th 45 beat groove on it, so it has like enough groove that we can clearly hear it. I apply this groove on the clip by selecting the groove in the groove menu, and as you can hear, we got a funky groove on the hi-hat right now. Now I'm going to open the Massive, get an init patch, put a little note in there so we can hear it, put it on C1. Stretch it so we can clearly hear the LFO the whole time. Now we're only hearing the oscillator 1, the other one's closed, so I'm going to put that in filter 1, put up the mix fully so we can clearly hear it, put a low pass 4 filter on it, now we want this modulation to sync along with the hi-hat, which is grooved or shuffled. And we're going to do that by applying LFO 5 to it. Open it up so the green goes up there. I'm going to sync it. Put on 16th. Don't restart it. I'm going to select the fall. Fall 2 maybe, the bottom one as well, because we're going to be modulating between both of them. So now we've got a 16th modulation on the cutoff, but there's no groove yet, and we're going to do that by applying LFO 6, put on a block, square wave, just like that, sync it, don't restart it. I'm going to sync it on 8, since we need every modulation, so if it goes up, that needs to be in 1/16th, and if it goes down, that's another 16th. So at the first 16th go up, and the second one goes down, and applies the other waveform in LFO 5. Now I want to apply this to the X fade curve, which means that it's going to be modulating between both waveforms. Turn that down and put this one up, so we'll make sure that every first half we get this one and every second half we get that one, so every 16 is like one of the both waveforms. Now if I move the bottom waveform to the right, we can hear the shuffle being applied to the LFO. Since every second 16th we're going to hear the bottom waveform over here. can apply the amount that you need by dragging the waveform left to right. We haven't got a very extreme shovel, so we just gotta put it up like that. And that makes it sync exactly to the hi-hat. I know this doesn't sound very spectacular, but if you apply it to any patches that you might already have, and one LFO being shoveled, then you can just apply it as long as you've got 2 LFOs ready to use. And yeah, I've been using this a lot, and it makes it a lot more fun, and music sounds a lot more groovy by using it. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do by applying it to your own stuff in the future. Alright, goodbye, have fun.